Good evening to you. We begin tonight with looming cuts to what is known as the School Readiness Assistance Program. It helps cover child care costs for low-income families in Arkansas.
Daycares warn the cuts could force closures and make child care unaffordable for some families. Channel 7's Andrew Mobley has more tonight. Andrew.
Child care providers have been warning for weeks that the state's decision to slash their funding will cause a crisis, and we're already seeing daycares closing.
Parents will literally lose jobs, children will be pulled, teachers will go elsewhere, facilities will close.
The Explorers Academy in Little Rock and the Clark County Early Learning Center have both said they will be closing in the next few months because of the cuts. The state has also implemented a new system of copays that many say is unaffordable for low-income families.
So it could potentially force me to have to quit my job because my child's daycare just let us know that they will have to increase tuition as well, and we can't afford that.
The state's cut to reimbursement rates for child care providers is set to take effect November 1st. Education Secretary Jacob Oliva says the cuts are needed because otherwise the state would have to cover the roughly $80 million cost of the School Readiness Assistance Program that until recently was covered by federal grant money. Marshall says there are ways to absorb that cost that don't break Arkansas's child care system. Last year, the state reduced the work requirement for families using child care vouchers from 32 to 20 hours a week, opening the floodgates and creating a large wait list. Marshall says it's unsustainable for the state to fund that many vouchers. What's more, Marshall says there are children that are no longer in the child care program for whom the state is still mistakenly allocating money.
We're asking them to purge those roles so that money that has been allocated is freed back up.
She says the state needs to budget better and prioritize direct services for families.
It's not that we're saying take away all the copays. Let's make it where it's something doable for these families. We're not saying that because we're overextended that providers aren't willing to step back on their reimbursement rates, but we can't literally pull the rug out from underneath them where they close. There's a balancing act, but we've got to get it done quickly. The end of this month is coming, and November 1st, the bottom will fall out.
Marshall says once the damage is done, it's done. Daycares that close won't just come back. Arkansas's child care system needs funding, needs to be fixed, and the clock is ticking. On your side, I'm Andrew Mobley.
All right, Andrew, thanks so much. And for more coverage of the child care funding issue in Arkansas, head over to KATV.com.